Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to take a look at this little RC Mustang. I would say it looks like a Ford Mustang. And this is a little drift car. Just kind of something you drift around your garage, which is what I'm going to do today. Let me show you real briefly here. The box, it says Break the Dawn Racing, or Break Racing the Dawn. The way it's written, it's kind of... And this is the S813. There's an 812 and 811, depending on what body style you go with. It looks like one of them might be, you know, different sports car type body styles for this. And like I said, it's a drift car, so it comes with the plastic wheels attached. But they do give you a set of rubber tires and wheels, which I'm not going to mess with those today, but that'd be more for just your everyday, regular driving around. But if you want to drift, you'll want to use the plastic or hard wheels and tires. Now, it's not proportional steering, so you have a little dial to adjust or dial in your steering for this. They also give you some traffic cones and little barrels to set up a little obstacle course to drift around, which I will do that here in a moment. You get a 1-cell lithium ion. This is a little 3.7 volt. It's 500 milliamp hours, so that's going to go inside the compartment here. And of course, they give you a little USB charger and a Phillips screwdriver to actually take the wheels off and swap it with the rubber ones, or rubber to the plastic. And then you get a little pistol grip style controller. Very toy grade, but this whole car is very, very cheap. So if you're interested in this car, make sure you check the video description. This is kind enough for Temu to send us out for review. So if you use the link down in the description and my coupon code, which will be here across the screen, you can pick this up really cheap. If you're a new app user, you can get it for as low as $1. But everybody can use my coupon code and get a $100 coupon bundle. That's available for everybody. You put my coupon code into the Temu app, and you can pick this up. And if you're a new user for $1, anybody else, you can get a $100 coupon bundle. And as you can see on the controller, you got a high and low rate, and you can control some lights and your power switch. So that's all you got. Pretty basic. It takes 2 AA batteries. So let me get the battery in the car, get the little obstacle course set up in the garage, and we'll drive it around and see how it performs. So we'll be right back. All right, I have the barrels and cones down here on the garage floor. As you can see, it's not the best layout, but hopefully it shows up. They're just so small, I don't know how well this is going to show up in my camera. So it has some headlights and those cool rear tail lights, and it does have the high and low rate. We are on the lowest rate. The way you switch is you just press the button and it'll go to 1 or 2 blinks for the rate. That's high rate 2. 1 is low rate. I can't tell much of a difference doing a brief test. We'll see if we can tell a difference here during this review. So let's just put it down, kind of drive it around these cones and kind of drift around. So we'll start in the lowest rate. Yeah, I want to be able to try to drift around this turn, but it's not that easy until you get used to it. Oh yeah, but having you know, not having proportional steering makes it a little harder to drift. But this car is very inexpensive. Even at full price, I think it was under $20. But like I said, if you are a new user to the Temu app and put my code in, like scan that QR code that I put up on the screen earlier, you can get this for I believe you have to use a QR code. I'm not sure. It may be with the coupon bundle, but either way, you'll get it for $1 if you are a new user to the app and haven't installed or purchased from Temu before. So let's go ahead and now let's try the high rate. And we're going to press it. We should see 2 flashes. You see it's a little bit faster. Not a huge difference, but it does move pretty decent for a little brush-powered car. I think that they rate it like 18 kilometers per hour. Got my daughter here with me. She wants to drive it here in a second, so we're going to let her try it. Yeah, that's the traffic cones. So yeah, it drifts pretty decent with these. Now you can put those rubber tires on, and if you put those on, you'll be able to drive around and not drift as much, especially on a slick surface like this. But from my experience with these kind of cars, you'll still drift some with the rubber tires on a slick concrete. But if you're on a more textured concrete surface, the rubber tires are going to give you more traction than these plastic ones. Whoa, we knocked one of the cones out of the way. You going to go get it, Bren? So this would be a fun little car for just passing some time on a rainy day in your house. If you have a kitchen floor that's slick, or your basement floor, or your garage floor like this. I'm just gonna be keeping the plastic tires on this just because of how you know, much fun it is to drift. You can just kind of do some donuts there. Now I'm gonna let Bryn drive it now and see how she does. We're gonna put it down to the low rate just to drop down speed a little bit for her and to see how she does. She's almost 8 and she's pretty decent with these RC cars. So we'll just kind of see how she can do it, let you get an idea that someone younger can absolutely do this. Now, the drifting and going around stuff she's gonna struggle with a bit. There you go. It's okay. We're not having a competition. We just want to see how you do. Whoa, you crashed. You can back it up. So this is like a blue Mustang. I think one of the other cars they had was the like a Mazda RX-7. And that first car body, I know it kind of looks like a Toyota, and I could be right. I'm just drawing a blank on that model. But for me, this Mustang looked cool, and of course I would like the Mazda RX-7. The 90s style Mazda RX-7 looks really cool. It moves along pretty good. You really can't go wrong, even if you get this at the full price of around $18, I believe it was, depending on which seller you would buy it from, because Temu will have various listings from different sellers and the price will vary. But what I saw, it was around 18. That's dirt cheap for a fun little RC car. But like I said, if you're new and this is your first time buying from Temu and you scan the QR code, which I'll put up on the screen now, and use my coupon bundle as well. Even if you're an existing user, you can get a $100 bundle. But if you're new to Temu and you download the app and use the QR code, you can pick this up for $1, $1. I mean, that's literally giving it away. Oh yeah, doing some donuts. I love it. All right, guys. Let me have the controller, Bren.
Okay.
All right. So that should wrap it up, guys. I think that kind of wraps up this little review. I just wanted to give a brief little review for this. So if you're interested in this little Mustang, like I said, just check the video description. There'll be the purchase link and a coupon code with that $100 bundle, along with, if you're a new user, you can pick this up for $1. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. While you're at it, click the bell, that way you're notified when I do upload new videos. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.
The power of the dark side.